Hello everyone, this is Blue Thunder Fan Racing, and this is the INORL Insomniac Elite Series. Today we are at Appleton for the 17th round of the season. Here at the Appleton Motor Speedway for the Appleton Fright Night. This is going to be a very interesting race. It's great to get back on the short tracks here. This is a shorter circuit, designed a lot like Rockingham, North Carolina, not UK. And, well, as per usual, 38 drivers. Let's get down to the track to the starting grid where Reese Black starts on the pole in the 17. Kind of surprising to see him on the pole. He's had a decent season. Beside him is Norman Miller in the free, who's suddenly doing pretty well in the points. Row 2, we have Connor Atwood in the 33 and RJ Manson in the 31. In row 3, we have Carl Sander and Felix Theodore. Now, something I need to note here is that RJ Manson Racing's cars are starting 2nd through 5th. Yeah, I'd say that team's in top contention to win here today. And 4th, in row 4, has good friends Kyle Sinofsky and Mark Versky. Then round out your top 10, we have PJ Williams and DJ Curtis. And here's the rest of your lineup. It's going to be an interesting race. Probably not going to be quite as exciting as say Louisiana, but this will be a pretty exciting race. Let's get down to the track for the command to start the engines. Okay, that was probably the most interesting command to start the engines yet this season. Reese Black leads us down, the Illinois native, trying to get a second win of the season here. As we're going to see what happens here at the Appleton Motor Speedway. Green flag is out. We're rocking at Appleton. Again, this is going to be a pretty interesting race. This track is pretty similar to the Rockingham Motor Speedway in North Carolina. So, but this track's a little grippier than that. Although this track's a little grippier than Rockingham. As you can see, the cars are flying for the corners at over 160 miles an hour. It's a short track, but it's a pretty quick one. Don't be surprised to see a few wrecks here. As we come across the stripe, Reese Black is still the leader. But RJ Manson is going for second on his teammate Connor Atwood. Now, I just had to go back and look at Connor. No, never mind. There's a wreck. Mark Versky's been turned around. Ah, Sean Angel! You gotta be kidding me! It seems like that guy gets turned every week. Oh, and someone ran into him. That's the end of the night for him. Oh, Cosmic Nova! The points leader! Heavy damage on the 42. Oh, this is the falter. This is the falter that team needs. This is the falter that team did not want. That team did not need this, and neither did Ezekiel Proctor, who just came off a win at Louisiana. Oh, I see what happened to Angel there. John Johnson must have plowed into him. Chris Seagor's involved. Brandon McGwirt, Ryan Acosta, Jeffrey Finguy. But God, it seems like every week that 20 car gets turned around. And that is another bad finish for Sean Angel. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, here's a look at what happened here. Well, here Sean Angel and Chris Washer get together. They go up into Norman Miller. There goes Versky around. Miller hits the wall. Don't know if he spins or not. No, he doesn't. But there goes Sean Angel. He goes around. Whoa. I saw someone get spun way down the track there in the back there. There in the back. Oh, that was Proctor. Like, that was Proctor going way down the track. There's Chris Seagor getting a piece. Ryan Acosta. Looks like Henry Sanford misses it. But then, what happens at Sean Angel? Oh, John Johnston. Should have known. Kind of figured. Where was Proctor going? But where was Proctor going there? What made his car go berserk there? Oh. 4 wide back there. And that was Cosmic Nova. Oh. 4 wide, and then Cosmic Nova bumped into the 93. Like, seriously, that was just a bump. That's a racing incident, but boy, some people might think that was intentional. Nah, that was a racing incident, but that is some serious aggressive driving by Cosmic Nova, and I would probably classify that under rookie mistake because this is going to seriously hurt him in the championship. But what's going to really hurt him is the fact that he plowed straight into Johnston. That was honestly kind of stupid. That was kind of stupid to be quite frank, well, now he knows. You don't plow straight into a car. You don't plow straight into John Johnston. You'll get wrecked. Well, let's get back to green. We're going back to green. Lap number 8 of 50 free drives. Outer race result last incident are Ryan Acosta, Ezekiel Proctor, Cosmic Nova, Sean Angel, Chris Igor, and John Johnston. Brandon McGuire is a lap down. Here's your running order. Reese Black is first. Second is RJ Manson. Third is Kyle Sanofsky. Fourth, Connor Atwood. Fifth, Noah Hart. Sixth, Carl Sander. Seventh, PJ Williams. 8th, Brandon Wood. 9th, Nick Pericles. And Jacques Descoq in 10th. 11th is DJ Curtis. 12th, William Duncan. 14th, Dylan Young. 14th, Seth Cole. 15th, Chris Walter. And it's James Silverfox, Alan Cavanero, Felix Fedor, Jacob Hart, and Nathan Hudson around your top 20. As Reese Black leads us back down to the green, that car is looking pretty good right now. So hopefully, we're gonna see what he can do. He's looking pretty good so far. But so is RJ Manson. I mean, Manson's done horribly this season, but he has a lot of speed in that car. But he has a lot of speed tonight. That car is flying. Oh, Kyle Sanofsky goes right down underneath him. Sanofsky is in the top 10 in points, but he needs something in order to get in the championship fight. Meanwhile, Noah Hart has a chance to gain a lot of points on Cosmic Nova. And he's up here in the top 5. He could get some serious points here today, along with Carl Sander and PJ Williams. And there's Connor Atwood. He definitely needs some points. This season has... Connor Atwood started off the season real well. Connor Atwood is kind of a lot like with Sean Angel and Seth Cole, only his drop for the points has been a lot quieter. Connor Atwood started the season real well, and he's just dropped for the points ever since. I believe he currently sits 19th in the points. I don't really, but only here, his drop wasn't really as notable as the other drivers. He just kind of quietly slipped for the points. But here he is, running up front here again, as Reese Black still holds the lead. Man, he is pretty fast in that car. Nobody's been able to touch him. Oh, Maxwell Chandis at the fastest lap of the race. Maxwell Chandis at the fastest lap of the race. He's currently running in 17th place, well, now he's in 18th. Yes, he's dropping a little, but he is inside the top 20 right now. He's the only Wrecking Balls driver left on the racetrack, trying to represent for that team. He's been on fire as of late. Oh, I think the caution's out. Yep, caution's out. Looks like it came out for David Valzak in the 14. I'm gonna Fiendetta. And Reese Black continues the lead. Let's take a look at what happened. Oh wait a minute. Actually, I think there's pit stop. Are they going to pit? Yes, pit stop. Hold that thought. Let's see what's going to happen on pit road. No one's staying out. Oh, there's some contact there. I think Carl Sander just got into somebody. Boy, he definitely doesn't want that. He's 5th in the points, I believe. He really needs something good. Oh, Fedor just got a PJ Williams! Fedor just spun PJ Williams! Fedor just spun PJ Williams coming out of the pit lane! I caught that! Just back it up right here! Coming out of the pit lane, there's Fedor, and Fedor just spins him! Are you kidding me? That's your teammate who's 3rd in points! What are you thinking? That is... Are you just... What? I have problems understanding. And that's not the only strife that team has had. Those two have had. Oh, it was Atwood running into center. So some contact on pit road. Oh, I think Brandon Wood got some contact as well. That car looks damaged. Oh, yeah, he's damaged, but not from that. Oh, they stacked up. And he got into his teammate Nick Pericles. Oh, that might not be good for Wood. Ah, that's stack-ups. That is controversial, though. Now, those two made contact during the race at Louisiana. Like, Fedor and Williams. And those two made contact during the Louisiana race and almost wrecked. And Fedor got into Williams and almost wrecked him. So, there must be some sort of inter-team rivalry that I do not know about, because Fedor just turned PJ Williams in the pit lane. That's what I'm having problems understanding this, but let's just see what happened to bring up the caution. Well, Togger Racing has been involved in a lot of calamity today. Before we go back to the caution, before we go to the caution replay, while backing up, I caught this. Under caution, Chris Washer is going to lose an engine from 14th place. As you'll see right there. The engine goes on the 41. Togger Racing has just fell apart on this last caution here. All their drivers Valzak brings out the caution. Williams and Fedor get together in the pit lane, and now Washer loses an engine. Wow, Togger Racing having some bad luck here today. Now, let's take a look at what happened. Here's a look at what happened. Nathan Hudson got into the 14 and turned him down the infield. And he comes back up the track, and Ian Dutta has nowhere to go. Honestly, I'm surprised that car doesn't have more damage. Dutta's pretty lucky. Oh, Silver Fox hit the pit lane. That's going to put him a lap down, I think. But Dutta, surprised he didn't have more damage. That looked like a pretty hard hit, but not that much damage on the car. Dutta pretty lucky to have as little damage as he has. Let's get back to the green. Going back to green, lap number 18 of 53. Charge outer result, last caution are Ian Dutta. Valzak, McGort, Thin Guy, and Silver Fox are all lap down. Connor Atwood is the leader. Second is Kyle Sanoski. Third is Reese Black. Fourth is Noah Hart. Fifth is PJ Williams. Sixth, Brandon Wood. Seventh, Carl Sainer. Eighth, Nick Pericles. Ninth, DJ Curtis. And 10th is Jock Daycock. 11th is RJ Manson. 12th, Seth Kolb. 13th, William Duncan. 14th, Dylan Young. 15th, Jacob Hart. 16th, Henry Sanford. 17th, Alex Hawkins. 18th, Mark Versky. 19th, Maxwell Chan. And James Shelley is 20th. And oh yeah, engine issues for Chris Washer. He's out of the race as well. Header issues are going to take him out of the race. Not what he needed. As the green's back out, wow, Valzak is slow. Man, Valzak has been a slow backmarker in a lot of the races. Really not the performance we wanted out of Valzak, I don't think. Meanwhile, Sanoski takes the lead, but Reese Black is right there. Reese Black has been the fastest driver all night. He's been the fastest of the leaders. Maxwell Chan is the fastest lap of the race. Wouldn't be surprised to see him up here at the end of the race, but these guys are here. These are the fastest drivers on the racetrack right here. Reese Black, Kyle Sanoski, Noah Hart, Connor Atwood, and PJ Williams. They are the fastest drivers on the racetrack right now. As Noah Hart looks on Reese Black. He lets him go. He lets him go by pretty quickly. Now, while we see Noah Hart here, I'm gonna take some time to mention that there apparently there's an off-track rivalry brewing between FBR and the Wrecking Balls. I believe there was some off-track strife. I figure some off-track strife that occurred after the Louisiana race when Ezekiel Proctor just barely beat out Maxwell Chan. Apparently Chris Igor was not happy. And I think Chris Igor and Noah Hart might have gotten into a fight. I'm not really sure. Oh, whoa! Sanofsky's gone to Brandon Woods! Come on, save it! He saved it! Wait! No, Sanofsky turned him again! Oh! Hard hit into the wall! Sanofsky has turned Brandon Wood hard at the wall. Oh, heavy damage on the 7! Oh, that's going to be the end of the race for Sanofsky. That car's heavy damage along with Noah Hart! Hart has big damage on that car! Sanofsky just took out 3 good cars, including himself. Scratch that, 4! PJ Williams is involved as well. Sanofsky just took out 3 good cars and himself. Oh, and Maxwell Chan has damage in the 07. Wow. That's a surprise. That's a big surprise. Did not see that one coming. But as a result of that, Jock Day Cock inherits 2nd place. That's a surprise. He hasn't done very well. He hasn't scored any points yet. He's going to be in the lights next season. Wow. Let's take a look at what happened. Well, here's a look at what happened. And before we continue, it's worth mentioning that Felix Fyodor has been called to the hauler after the race for contact in the pit lane. But here's what happened. Kyle Sanofsky is going to get into the 99 of Brandon Wood while those guys are fighting 3 wide for the lead. Wood goes down the track. You see, he runs for the infield. He saves it. And then he comes up the track, right up into Sanofsky. Sanofsky turns him into the wall, and... Oh! God, that was a hard hit. There you see Noah Hart and PJ Williams are collected. Those cars, like all 4 cars, terminally damaged. This is a big game changer for this race, as 4 of the fastest cars of the night all taken out in one fell swoop. But Brandon Wood took a hard hit. Oh, 187 miles an hour head on into that wall. That was a hard hit for Wood. Luckily, we have heard that he's gotten out of the car. He got out of the car with a little help from the safety crew. He's going to the infield care center for a checkup. We do believe he's going to be fine, but they just want to be safe. He did need a little help getting out of the car. That was a hard hit for Brandon Wood. But luckily these Gen 6 cars take front end impacts. Oh, God. That's hard. God, I react like that every time I see it. Just such a hard hit. As I was saying, these Gen 6 cars take front end impacts very well. So Brandon Wood is lucky to have not been injured. He's lucky because... Oh, man. This crash looks a lot more violent in real time. See there, you see it just right at a wall. God, that was a hard hit. Man. So 4 drivers taken out of the race, including 2nd in points, Noah Hart. Oh, actually, PJ Williams is 3rd in points. So this is big points implications here, as the top 3 in points are now all out of the race. Let's get back to the green. Well, before we go back to green, this is where how Maxwell Chan got damaged. 4 wide between Valzak, Henry Sanford, himself, and now Alex Perkle. Perkle gets into Sanford, goes down in Alex Perkle. Perkle is nowhere to go, but into Chan, and Maxwell Chan's gonna hit the wall. He saves it, and there is no further incident. But that was a pretty hard hit. Then it's probably gonna hurt his car. Let's get back to the green. Going back to green, lap number 28 of 53. Drives out result last incident are Kyle Sanofsky, Noah Hart, Brandon Wood, and PJ Williams. Connor Atwood is the leader. Second is Jock Day Cock. Third is Reese Black. Fourth is William Duncan. Fifth is RJ Manson. Sixth, Felix Theodore. Seventh, DJ Curtis. Eighth, Seth Cole. Ninth, Charles Sanford. And 10th is Maxwell Chan. Top 11 stayed out under that caution. 12th through 22nd came down pit road, I believe, as James Solarfox is 3 laps down. So, not sure how he got 3 laps down, but that's going to hurt. That's kind of been the theme of this season. Oh, wow, McGord is slow. Wow. I think it might be slower than Valzak. Meanwhile, Jeffrey Finguy is on pace with the leaders here, as he's going to try and get past Jock Day Cock. He's going to try and get his lap back. Well, one of his laps back. He is 2 laps down for some reason. There's Reese Black. He's been one of the fastest cars on the racetrack here tonight. He's definitely a top contender for the win. And there's William Duncan, who got 2 wins in the span of 4 races. He's really been on fire as of late. He's been getting a lot of points in the championship. A lot of much needed points. He could be a contender. Meanwhile, Reese Black trying to close in on Atwood. Connor Atwood's also got a pretty fast car. He's been up front all day, and a lot of the fast cars from earlier in the race have now been taken out. There is a lot on the line here. There's a lot on the line here tonight. I actually didn't note who was 4th in points. I'm not sure. I think it might be Norman Miller. He's in 18th. Carl Sanders 5th. I know that. And, whoa, that's a little close. Don't wreck it, guys. Oh, no! Oh! Pericles got into Henry Sanford. No wreck, though. Carl Sanders is in 14th place. Maxwell Chan down to 15th. That damage is affecting him, it looks like. As there's Charles Sanford running in 9th. And there's RJ Manson. He was pretty fast earlier in the race, but we hadn't really seen him since the first caution, really. Hadn't really seen him up front since the start, but he's back. Manson looking pretty quick, actually. And there's Seth Cole. He's been pretty quick here today. The only Hamilton Autosport car is, surprisingly, Seth Cole had. Surprisingly, considering what's happened to all the Hamilton Autosport cars lately, Seth Cole has kept his nose clean, and he's running up in the top 5. So great run for Seth Cole. Hopefully he can keep it up. He really needs some points. He really needs this run. Meanwhile, Reese Black starting to close in on Atwood, but he can't quite find a way around him. As Duncan now goes down low. And he'll take 2nd place. Yeah, these 2 drivers have been very quick. These 2 drivers have been very quick today, and I can't really stress this enough. Oh wait, Fedor getting passed by James Solarfox, who is 3 laps down. That's going to help Seth Cole take the 4th position. Seems like things have really mellowed down. It seems like it's hard. It seems like it's hard to squeeze. It seems like it's hard to send a car up the track and make a move. Because if you'll notice, it's kind of hard to do that. Really, off of 4 is the prime spot to try and pass. As Reese Black now goes back underneath the 6th. Those 2 are teammates, so they really should be working together a little more than that. As Atwood is now starting to pull away. Jock Day Cox starting to work his way forward. The Canadian Panty model. Nobody expected him to really do all that well, but and he hasn't scored any points yet, but he's having a great run here tonight. Top 5, like really just exceptionally good run for the Cybertron test driver. I believe Cybertron has 2 test drivers, actually. Jock Daycock and Eric Silverfox, who is, I believe, the younger brother of James Silverfox. And both of them will be driving for Cybertron in the Light Series next season. Oh, there's Valzak. He's getting put a lap down. Oh, McGuire just got turned. Oh, DJ Curtis goes around. But he saves it. Is that going to bring out a caution? Oh, McGuire. Oh, someone just ran into McGuire. That was Alan Cavanero on the 15. No caution, however. But that is probably going to kill Alan Cavanero's race. Tough break for him. Same goes for DJ Curtis. He was running in 8th place, so that is quite the tough break for Curtis. He is now in 15th. You know, Maxwell Chan running in 18th there, and Carl Sander in 16th. Looks like James Shelley currently holds the last point spot in the 18, as we are coming to 10 laps to go here, 10 to go. And Seth Cole just took the lead. If Seth Cole wins, that'll quite be something. He has probably shown a lot of potential in that 11 car. Seth Cole has a lot of speed, but just not the luck. And that's pretty much the thing I have to say for all of the Hamilton Autosport drivers. They've just a lot of speed, just not a lot of luck. And I mean, Sean Angel and Seth Cole both have a win, but they just haven't had the luck. They just haven't had any luck since the start of the season. You know, Jock Daycock trying to close in here. That would be quite something if he got his first career win out here. He's not even full time. So we got 7 to go. He's closing in. Neither Cybertron or Dodge have gotten a win this season, and honestly, I think they're overdue. I think they're due. And honestly, I think they're due. Cybertron and Dodge. As Reese Cabanero just bunched up the field. Reese Black's now enter the fray with 6 to go. So it might come down to Seth Cole, Jock Daycock, Reese Black, and Felix Theodore as the rest of top 5 as fifth on downs being blocked up by lap cars. And here we go, 5 laps to go. If a caution comes out, the race is over. Oh, he looked. That's not the spot you want to look, though. That's probably going to help Reese Black. He's looking. Reese Black hasn't won since Vellum's Arena. He's looking. He's looking. Seth Cole's on the track. Ram McGuire. Here he is. Seth Cole's gone. Seth Cole is gone with 4 to go. He was Ram McGuire as a pick. And Reese Black will move into 2nd, but he's got Felix Theodore right behind him, as that is a big group of cars. The Canadian Theodore trying to get a win here for the Tonga Racing unit. As we now have 3 to go. Seth Cole looking for his 2nd win of the season. He's got a pretty big gap now. Next lap car is David Valzak. Not sure if they're going to come across him. 2 laps to go. Seth Cole. So close, right? So close. Victory within his grasp. It doesn't look like Reese Black's going to have enough time. Oh wait, Reese Black comes to the pit lane. So is Seth Cole! Seth Cole can't make it on fuel! And all of a sudden, Nathan Hudson's in the lead. Sun drivers couldn't make it on fuel. And Nathan Hudson, out of nowhere, is going to take the lead. And in a shocking turn of events, Nathan Hudson will win here at Appleton. Wow. Wow, in a shocking turn of events, Seth Cole and most of the field will have to come down the pit lane, and Nathan Hudson will get Cybertron and Dodge their first win of the season. 2nd is Nick Pericles, 3rd Dylan Young, 4th is going to be Henry Sanford, 6th Connor Atwood, 7th is Alex Perkle, 8th Carl Sander, 9th is Mark Versky, and 10th is Norman Miller. Wow! Yeah, wow, pretty interesting race. With a very shocking turn of events there. Nathan Hudson gets Cybertron and Dodge their first win of the season. That's it for today. Be sure to stick around next time when we head to Grand Detour in Southern Illinois for what's probably going to be the most interesting, probably one of the most exciting races of the season. Here come the results and standings. You've been watching a production of the INORL, Racing Uncontained. See you next time.